Welcome back, everybody. Now, if you can't tell by my banner, we are now a vassal. We're a vassal of the realm of the Falcon, and a lot has happened since the last episode. If you can't tell down here by the date, I'll try to put up a an overlay just to show you. But it's been 3 months since the last episode in game time, and well, obviously our army's bigger. Our fief is leather cut right over here. And basically, what I've been doing is leveling up our troops. We don't have very many high tier units, but we do have some units that are pretty much high tier. I have a lot of Tolranians in the group now. Some Ilkafalki, Eagle Retainers, Wolf Knights, Wolf Crusaders, or Wolf Constable, I'm sorry. But I mean, what does that all mean? Basically, it means that I'm just trying to flesh out our army to what I would really like it to be. And what I'm going for are Realm of the Falcon cavalry units and Tolranian units. Now, I said in, I think, episode 2 that I probably wouldn't be recruiting any more Tolranian units. But the Tolranians are hanging on by a thread. I mean, they're still putting up a fight. They're not eliminated yet. Basically, story-wise, what Logan is trying to do is, since that was his home, he's trying to save the people that he can before they get completely eliminated by the other factions. And he's just helping them out any way he can, while also wanting to take the war to the Red Nation, or Redwood Nation. And luckily, that's just what's happening right now. He's been a vassal for 3 months, like I said. And that whole time, the Realm of the Falcon has been at peace. We've had trade agreements, we've had defense agreements, defensive pacts, non-aggression treaties. Basically, anything that kept us out of fighting is what we've been doing. But if we go into the faction relations report, we are now in alliance with the Hacknese, which is a hack on Empire. And we have a 7-day alliance with them. Now, the Hacknese are at war with the Redwoods and Drahara. Now, I could go over here and try to take these places, or at least this fief right here, since it's so close to our territory, and I may do that. But right now, we're at Waya. Or Waya is what I'm thinking it is. And I'm waiting for it to come out of siege, basically. Because if you can't see by the troop tree, they only have 127 units. That's including the vassal and the garrison. I'm looking at their troops, and they don't really have too many high-tier units. Well, they do, but not in bulk, is what I'm hoping. The bad thing is, it's basically all archers. Every last troop in there is an archer, almost. And I'm going to actually take a look at the troop tree for the Redwood Nation. I'm not exactly too familiar with it. But let's see, they have Elvery Archers, Shadow Riders, so these are mid-tier units. Elvery Riders. They do have some Rangers, which isn't great. They also have Wardens, which they're not on this troop tree yet, but they are basically more advanced. I think they have some Knights in there. Let's see. Actually, no, they don't. They don't have any Knights. They have 7 Redwood Rangers. Yes, they do. They have 7 Knights. Okay. So, this is probably going to be very, very difficult. But if we can take it, then we finally have a castle right on our territory instead of just a little village. And that's the main goal. Now, I could go down here, but I've already scouted that out. And to be honest, it's it's really heavily defended. So what I want to try to do is wait until the siege passes, and we are somewhat hemorrhaging money already, if you can't tell. I did try to buy some land, but I'm not too familiar with the land system yet, so I'm just experimenting with it. But that's not helping our income very much. We've done some upgrades to our villages, or our village, and that's not really helping our income either. I think we're getting like 800 or 900. So we're just going to back up, because I don't want their, I don't want to draw attention to ourselves from their other vassals. I kind of just want this guy here all to myself. And hopefully, still waiting for that siege to pass. Can we go in and besiege it? I wonder. Let's try. No, we can't. Okay. It may be because there's still a Hackney's vassal over here, just roaming around. And we have to go on a military campaign. Okay, odds are they're going to go for this. They usually gather up here. I've only been invited to one campaign, which is weird. And we weren't even at war with anybody. We were still in peacetime, so not really sure what all that was about. Disease contained. We did have a fire break out in our village. And they did find a cure for the first disease. And they did contain the fire. So we got some good relation with them. I'm wondering where everyone is. They went this way. So maybe Hakon Empire and the Redwood Nation have made peace. But since they've made peace, we're still at war. Now I'm assuming, yeah, there they are. We will come back for sure. We will come back for yeah, but I do want to help our vassals. I have alternative motives actually for gaining relation with these vassals, and I've worked on a little bit, but during peace times, there's really not much we can do, except for quests, and they haven't offered me very many, so I've had my work cut out for me the past 3 months in the game. So we're just waiting here. Now, usually, what they will do is they will form a, they will do this and then form up right here, and then stand there for a few minutes, and then just dismiss. So I'm going to speed up time and see if we actually go somewhere. I'm hoping they don't go to Weya, because I want to try to take that ourselves. We do have soldiers to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade everyone I can, which is just a longbowman. Demonic army. I think we can take a demonic army, to be honest. This guy's going to ask us for cattle. That's okay. That is quite alright. Because what we will do is wait until he gets to where he's going. Because we have... How long do we have? I'll get to the Visit Lady quest later. Don't worry. We have 10 days for this. Okay. That's fine. Totally fine. Okay, now... Oh, wow. There's only 77 here. Okay. And... This one isn't nearly as well defended as the one that we're looking at, but again, it's not as close to our border as I would like. I really want Weya. So what I'm going to do, since he wants cattle, is go over here to Sarin. And I'm actually going to buy the supplies. I don't really... Yes, I have upgraded our armor as well. Looking pretty snazzy, if I do say. And I did get a new horse. It's not necessarily better than the one we had, but it looks better. But yeah, I'm not really wanting to raid the villages. So I'm just going to buy the cattle. I'm going to buy 5. I forget how many he said. Can I look? Yeah, I can look. 9. Okay. Zora, could you move, please? Thank you. Oh, Carla's joined the... What? What? You're already in the party. What are you talking about? So we already bought 5. We need 4 more. Okay. And then we'll just lead these over to him. I know it's not... Leading cattle isn't something you guys want to see, but they follow you, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, we do have a pretty formidable army, but I have been humbled a little bit because of the Hakon Inquisitors, I think it is. Those groups, they totally destroy me every time that I get into an engagement with them, and that's made me a little worry. But everything else we don't seem to have many problems with. We've beaten demon worshippers, foreign invaders. Those are actually what I've been using to level up my troops and make money. Is just fighting foreign invaders every time that we can. And these guys, the assassins, they run from us now. I don't know. Could we engage that guy? We probably could engage that guy, but we're not going to. And the Hakon Inquisitors, they do run from us, but they totally wreck our face. So we don't stand a chance. We take so many losses. I've gone from 150 strong to 90 something in one encounter. So I'm going to speed up time just a little bit, because I don't think... Ah, real-time event. You're traveling and passing by a battlefield as you see a plunderer carefully picking through the corpses of honorable men. The man looks up and sees you approach. He looks frightened, but understands that he couldn't escape anyway, so he just... Okay, I've come across this one before. Now, the first time I killed him and took the loot. This time, I'm going to say we lose honor. Oh, that's not good. So, we should probably just continue on from now on. And the Redwood is making peace with everybody except for us. A border incident. Clear clan. That doesn't concern us. Alright, so. Do we... Do we go in here? I think we do. I mean... What I can do is get some level more troops off screen if we lose too many. But I am not, this layout is going to get us killed, to be honest. I'm going to charge our cavalry in. And the reason I'm charging our cavalry in is because they're heavily armored. They all have shields. And light cavalry. And we'll have our archers just stand here for now, and then charge our infantry in. I don't know how good our, infantry are. Because, well, we only have 9. I don't know if the other guys have 9 or not. I don't know where they would get infantry from, to be honest. Because the Realm of the Falcon is completely and totally cavalry units, for better or worse. So that's mainly why I've been recruiting Tolranians. But story-wise, it's under Logan's motives. And I don't really want to... did lose a light Renward there. Wasn't ours, but... Those are pretty decent units to lose, unfortunately. Now, we did get one knocked unconscious. We are taking some losses. I'm going to try to, since I do have some archery, I'm going to try to snipe these guys as best I can. Maybe take out some of their... Oh, whiz right by his head. Come on. Oh, come on. So close. Oh, come on. Aim down a little bit. There we go. Get a body shot anyway. You don't want to take 2 to kill him. I was going for headshots, but honestly, I'd rather get a kill than a headshot. If it takes 2 arrows, it takes 2 arrows. And I'm trying to just take out these elven units because we don't have any archers to speak of, really. We do, but they're on the outside, and if they... I don't think I can hit this guy. If we bring them in here, they're just going to get slaughtered, to be honest. So... what I will do is bring them in now and have them try to defend us a little bit from this barrage of archers that they have. And we've only lost 2, so we're doing okay. I am hoping that the layout of the other fief isn't as bad as this one. If it is, then we're going to get massacred by archers, probably. Especially if we're doing this on our own, which we will be taking that one on our own, so we can ask for it to be rewarded to us. Bring your archers up here. This is almost over, thankfully. They only have 2 units left. The question is, where are... oh, they must be in there. And somehow I haven't been taken out. Now, if you could just imagine, this is only 77 archers, and they took out 41 of our units. If you could imagine hundreds upon hundreds, then yeah, I really am not looking forward to fighting these guys, at least in siege defenses, or attacks for that matter. But I mean, ask this guy for... system matter needs tending. And no trustworthy retainers to take care of it. The fact is that I have a spy in Logan to keep an eye on things for me and to report anything that might warrant attention. Okay. I am going to take this. But I'm not looking forward to it. Once you get in Logan, you must talk to the locals. The spy will be one of them. If you think you found the spy, say the phrase, "The friend of a friend sent me." The spy will respond with the phrase, "But my friend, your friend's friend, will never have a friend like me. Thus you will know the other, and he will give you information that is gathered." So, I usually have really bad luck with those types of quests, to be honest, because I almost always get taken prisoner. Okay, so what we need to do is rest. We only have 3 days left of food, which isn't great, but... and this guy... okay, so he's traveling... okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away. And, actually, can we take this guy? I think we can take this guy, to be honest. He only has 1 Redwood Ranger, 2 Redwood Knights. We're going to engage this guy. He has some Demon Lords and Demon Priests. We're going to take those. And that's because if we take Waya Castle, we're going to need some garrison troops, and those are what we're going to garrison. So we're going to engage this guy before he can get in there. Because I don't want him to, I don't want him to rejuvenate, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, no. I didn't want to order my soldiers to attack, but that's okay. Clicking the wrong button is one of my... so what I'm going to do, they're all archers. So right off the bat, we're charging our heavy cavalry in, and our light cavalry. We're going to have our archers wait right around here. We'll have our infantry wait back here. But we definitely need to get our archers in there, or our cavalry in there as soon as possible, because if not, their archers will just pelt us to death. So I did increase our horse archery as well, so now we're going to try to get into their archer lines. Now the Redwoods have really good archers. They're great in melee and in archery, so these guys are really strong units. So we want to take care of them as quick as possible. so far we're doing okay. I think field-wise we have the right kind of troops to kind of counter them, because we can get into their lines fast and quick without them really having much time to do any kind of archery, so it forces them into melee. And you can just see that redwood there with a huge greatsword. And they just do so much damage. But since our cavalry can get in quick and force them into melee, it kind of limits what they can do. I mean, we're successful. And we did take that guy out without losing too many troops. And that is great. So we are going to take these demon lords and these demon priests. And demon worshippers. Why not? And we'll use those guys to our advantage. Believe that. We're going to use them to take on Waya Castle. And that may be what turns the battle for us, to be honest. Getting some more higher tier units. We're going to put these guys right at the front of the line. I don't care if they survive, to be honest, because they're demon worshippers, and for one, story-wise, Logan doesn't like them, and two, I hold a grudge, a personal grudge against these guys, because when I first started in off-camera time, they did take us prisoner once or twice, and I couldn't get away from them because they were moving so fast. They were in a smaller group then, but yeah, we'll just just say that it's because of Logan here and not because I'm holding a grudge. There's nothing here, so we're just gonna leave that on the ground. Our companions are really well geared also, so that's another thing that has gone on, and I've done so much work off screen waiting for this to happen. So we are now going to besiege this, and it is a Lazarus. The only thing we don't have is an engineer, but apparently we can make Marcus, who is another recruit that we got. We can make him an engineer. Oh, is that guy Princess Linthrudel? Linthrudel? Is that how you say it? Anyway, so we did have... Now, that was awesome that you can move and not interrupt your sieging and such. That's really awesome. That's something I've missed in so many other mods. Increase for weapon mastery. Now, we are making Kara our medic. I don't know where this guy got that armor, but it's pretty awesome looking. I've updated, even DeHosen got new armor. I've just been letting him loot, and the only one I actually gave armor to was Zara. The rest of them have their own kind of setup here. So now there's almost 200 troops in here. And this is... We are going to wait until tomorrow. Because I want our... Let's see. We can't look at our troops, so we're just going to go ahead and lead them in an assault. Again, charging in the cavalry and the infantry, and then we'll charge in the light cavalry. Now we're charging light cavalry. Our light cavalry consists of archer units and such, so that's kind of why I haven't been charging them in right away. What I actually may do is have them follow me instead. And then I'll see if I can't lead them to a perch, and we are already losing so many units. We may already have to abandon this siege. I mean, 16 already down. Hopefully if we can get in there, we can sort of eliminate them, but I highly doubt that this is gonna go according to plan. Come on, guys. If we can get them in the melee range, I think we stand a chance, but... Is that it? Is that guy dead? No, he is not. He will be, though. Now, I do have our archers, I think, following me. So, we are already 21 down, and they are only 10 down. Actually, we're 34 down. This is not ideal by a long shot. Okay, so we're going to get our archers in here. And our light cavalry in here. And hope that our infantry shields hold up. And I just got headshot through my shield. So maybe we charge our light cavalry in instead. We're definitely going to take a huge amount of losses trying to take this from the Redwoods, but we are starting to show them how it's done. We'll just go over here. Now that we're closing the gap, they are starting to take losses, which is what we want. But I don't know how long that's going to last. If you watch them just back up and try to shoot, it's slightly ridiculous. Come on, guys. They are taking losses, though, and that's what matters. We're losing so many units. What I may do is abandon the siege and have a vassal come and look at all of these guys, though. Oh my. Huh. I'll just charge everyone and see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Probably not. Because, for whatever reason, they're not... One main reason they're losing is because they're not even focusing on these guys, and they're just killing them as they come up the stairs. Come on, guys. Use your heads. Okay, yeah, we're going to abandon the siege. Lost 34 to death. That is not ideal at all. So, 35 Redwood Elites. And Kara's upset with us. Which is understandable. I'm a little upset myself. So we're going to have to abandon this, unfortunately. There's no way we're going to take that with all those Redwood Elites in there. So what we will probably do is go see if we can't get a vassal to come help us out. How many do we have in our... Yeah, we lost a lot of units. Not great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut away. Try to replenish our ranks a little bit. And then see if we can't get a vassal to help us out. So I will be back in just a little bit. Okay, so unfortunately, while I had a couple vassals come here and try to take this with me, they never actually went in. They always got, one of them got ran off by the, basically the army of Redwood Nation vassals that come by. And then I had Field Marshal Gunner here with 500 units come over and try to besiege it. But our Marshal wanted to besiege Lily. But then they decided, no, we'll go over here and besiege this castle. And here we are. It's likely that that we're not going to get this. But it is what it is. At least we'll have it. I mean, we probably won't get it, but I'm gonna go ahead and charge our infantry in. assuming they go in. And I'll charge our heavy cavalry in as well. Have our archers follow me. I'm hoping that by going in this way, we, again, they are taking heavy losses. We already have 8 wounded. Hoping by going in this way, we sort of... But we only have 3 archers, so... it's not going to help us very much. Maybe we'll be able to flank the enemy, but I doubt it. It's likely we're going to take massive losses anyway, regardless of which way we go in. So I think we should just get used to that. Yes, I know it took damage. Are there any others? Yes. Any others? There is one more back here. Don't shoot me. Nope. Nope. That's what I was aiming for. So we've got 13 lost. I hope they're not, hope they're just those demon worshippers that we brought in. So I'm just gonna charge everybody in. I mean, hopefully this will help. Our archers are in no way going to be able to compete with their archers unless they get into melee range. But the Redwood Nation is extremely strong with defense. If you can't tell. Try to take out some of their archers. I highly doubt it's going to be possible. But you never know. We might get lucky. Take out some of them anyway. Right before we get headshot, of course. That was very silly of me. I should have just rushed in there. But it looks like our units are starting to rush them now, so we only have 37 left. We have 18 dead, 18 wounded. Isn't ideal circumstances, but I'm hoping that we actually get this fief. I mean, I know our faction will get it, because there's only 9 left. I mean, they're going to die. But I'm hoping that Logan is actually awarded the fief. I highly doubt that he will be. But if not, what we'll do is go and attack that Drahara fief, and because we are at war with Drahara as well. So we'll attack that one after I build up our forces a little bit. Hopefully the Realm of the Falcon won't go over there while I'm building off troops off camera. So, what I'm going to do is, now that we have this place, I'm going to scout around. Mainly I'm going to scout right here, which it's already under siege, and that is disappointing, really. I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to take Jamich, but we'll see. What I'll do is cut away and scout around and see if there's any fief at all that we could take by ourselves. And if not, I will just spend time leveling up troops and then participate in the battles that our vassals lead us into. And then I'll just film those, and we'll keep our eyes out for a castle somewhere. We may get rewarded. We may still get rewarded a fief, but I highly doubt it. Plus our morale is dropping like nothing else. So So, that being said, I will be back with you guys very shortly. Okay, so if you're looking at this and you are about to say, "Oh, I bet the Realm of the Falcon beat you to it," well, you would be right. We were going to siege this, but I wasn't sure that our troops would be able to take the troops that are in here, because these are mostly high tier units from the Drahara, and there's a lot of them. There's Desert Archers, Royal Riders, War Riders, and quite a few Light Riders and Desert. I think I already mentioned Desert Archers, but Storm Archers is what I was looking at, and Desert Assassins. Those are all mid and high tier units, and we just don't have the. Well, I don't think we have the numbers, to be honest, to counter those. That being said, excuse me. That being said, I was gonna go and get our other vassal friends, because they're quite cooperative with us, and see if they would help us. But by the time I got over there, they were already over here besieging this place. So, but if you look, we are friendly with most of them. Like, they're all cooperative, except for this guy. He's very supportive of us. So he may support us in giving us this fief. The only problem is it's way out here in between the Hackney's territory and our territory. I'm not a fan of it, but if it'll give us our first castle, I will gladly take it, even though our village is right over here. I'm pretty sure I can trade leather cut to Amashk with another vassal, whoever gets it, and that'll give us our own little space over here between the three mountains, and that's okay. That sets us up for pretty much raiding any of these if we ever go to war with the Hackneys. So that's the plan. So what we're going to do, now that I've given a lengthy explanation, is I'm going to talk to the vassal and see if there's anything I can do. Apparently not. So I'm just going to accompany this guy. He is our marshal, after all. Or I'll just accompany the field marshal, who is our leader. And I'll speed up time. And I think we're running low on food, so I'm hoping they end up going in here soon. This should be a little easier to take than the mushrooms. Those are bad. This should be easier to take than the Redwood Nation fief, but yeah, we're gonna go help this guy. It should be a lot easier to take than the Redwood Nation fief. And as it stands, we're at peace with them now, so even if it wasn't going to be easy to take, it wouldn't really matter. Now, I'm going to tell our units to spread out a little bit, I think. Our cavalry here, archers over here, like cavalry as well over there. I'm just going to charge our heavy cavalry in, as well as our infantry if we have any. We have 9. So. And then we'll get into the fray ourselves. See if we can't take out some of these guys. Did some damage to a demon worshipper. This guy, maybe? I get a little disoriented in these fights sometimes, just because there's so much going on. I'm trying not to I'm gonna charge our light cavalry in now. I'm trying not to get taken out again. The Redwood Nation took us out a lot more than I'm used to at this point in the game. It was actually quite annoying. Just gonna take out these guys best I can. Hopefully not get shot in the face. Horse on a hillside, not exactly the best tactic. So I did increase horse archery while we were at it. I'm still horrible at shooting with it. Unfortunately, my helmet kind of gets in the way of the crosshair sometimes. And so does my shield, if you can see, like if there's someone in front of me. But that's okay. We did lose a fraud Schwerman, but that's okay. I'm just going to pronounce these as best I can. If somebody else knows the pronunciations, feel free to let me know, but I am a little sad about that King's Guard. As you can see, our relation with the Realm of the Falcon has gone up a lot since I last cut away. And I'm not sure I really like this. Sounded like that guy was threatening me a little bit, to be honest. And we have a lot of... we're going to release these and take these two Demon Lords. I think they will sell for more. And we're basically full on our prisoners. We are having a little bit of morale trouble, unfortunately, and I think it's because we have got another high tier unit. That's great. I think it's because we have some Redwood, Redwood elites. I think it's these guys. It's bringing our morale down so bad. But I'm gonna keep them until we see how this goes. If we don't get this castle, then I'm just going to disband those guys. And what's going on? Why are we leaving? Well, if they're gonna leave, what I'm gonna do is try to besiege it ourselves. Oh, they're going to defend this, which is fine. We will go over here. So if we can't purchase a little bit of food while we wait for that to, while we wait for the siege to go away on that, because we can't besiege it while it's showing as under siege. So we'll just bide our time, and there it went. So we'll buy some nothing from these guys. That's okay. Now we'll go try to siege it ourselves. Probably get taken prisoner. Actually, we have if we can get a vassal from over here. Yeah, we can probably get the field marshal. Or maybe this guy's going to besiege it again. We'll see. Let's see, what are you and your men doing? They're besieging? Yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay. So we're going to accompany him. They are going to besiege it again. What we could do is, if we can get over here fast enough, besiege it ourselves. And then maybe they'll join us in battle. Wouldn't that be great? And then it may, or they can just leave. I mean, that works too. Okay. So we're just going to try this. I'm hoping we don't get completely destroyed in doing this. We're going to charge... Well, we're going to have our light cavalry and our archers hold position here. We're going to get our shields up, for sure. And we are doing some damage. So maybe we stand a chance. Maybe. Now you notice I'm not taking out my bow. And that's because I'm a little... Just want to make sure we're not being aimed at first. We'll take out as many as we can here. As best we can. We are doing quite alright. See, my helmet kind of gets in the way of my of my shots. Can I hit that guy? No. Starting to lose quite a few. A little more than I would like. This may not be good. Where are they getting? Oh, archers over there as well. Can I hit them from here? Maybe. Seems like I'm going right over his head. There we go. I'm hoping I hit him before he hits me. Seems like I'm aiming right above him. And, yeah, I took damage. Okay. So, we got a 1-to-1 ratio going at least, which isn't great, I have to admit. I would much rather have a smaller ratio than that. But we are being shot at now by these guys, which I am not a fan of. It is a little difficult to see what I'm shooting at. I think we may end up having to retreat, to be honest. I don't want to retreat, but it's not looking good. All we have left now are archers, so yeah. Okay. So we are going to retreat, yet again. And we're going to abandon the siege. I'm not going to... we lost a lot of troops. So, I think, with that crushing defeat, what I'm going to do is... I'll try to capture it off camera, maybe? No, I'll tell you what, I'll move our best units. As much as this is going to pain me, I'll move our best units up to the very top. I'll cut away while we recover. And I will... go see if we can't get a vassal to come and help us out. And if we still fail, then I will end the episode off and just level some more troops off screen. I'm hoping that our vassals will, our friendly vassals will actually come down and help us out. Once they see that we're not besieging it anymore. And if they end up taking it, that's okay with me. Because we are getting our asses kicked, basically. Maybe I'm just trying to besiege too soon. That being said, I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, so this will be my last attempt at this place. What I didn't realize before is that there was a NPC in the tavern that allowed us to hire mercenaries. And these are Falcon mercenary infantry. They seem okay. 79 health, level 40, 8 in power strike, 250 in well, the top 3 proficiencies, 34 in strength, 17 agility. They have 6 in shield, but only 1 in athletics, and that kind of worries me a little bit. I'm not sure how good these guys are going to do, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, then you'll realize that the Rum and the Falcon has beaten us down here again. And it looks like they're going to try to besiege this place again. If they do, we're going to obviously join them in the battle. But if they don't, we're going to try on our own regardless. So I'm hoping they hurry up and besiege so we don't run out of food. I'll level up our troops. I have our best units towards the top, so that'll give us the best chance, as well as those mercenaries. That was our truce with the Redwood Nation running out. So I'm hoping they are going in, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to approach a siege camp and we're going to join in the next assault. So, we have our all of our archers and such hang out around here. And we are charging our charging our infantry and such in. We only have 7 of our infantry, so this might still be a costly endeavor here. Looks like that guy's holding up a shield. I don't think I can peg this guy. Ooh, I did. I didn't think I would be able to peg him from here, but I got a headshot on him nonetheless. This guy's gonna need a little bit further. Slightly lower. Slightly still. Still shooting way over this guy's head. We did get him though. So it's one less archer they have to worry about. And we are making some progress. We're on their battlements now, at the very least, so that's a little bit further than we made it before. I'm going to take out my bow. Try to help our units out here. Delivered 0 damage. That is not good. There we go. That got him. And they just have so many archers here. And oh man, we're being hit from behind. I didn't realize they had gotten up here. So we're going to back out. And to be honest, I'm going to let our archers do some work for us. Just going to keep backing up to our archer line here. I mean, these guys don't seem to be, it's probably should have been what we did the first time. We have a lot of archers. I think it's mainly because we have horse archers. But we're just going to let them fire until they run out of arrows. Because they're doing some work for us here. So, just seeing what all, looks like they only have a couple left up there. See if we can get a snipe out 1 or 2. I probably can't from this range. I'm having a hard time seeing where the arrow is going. Looks like it's just going right beside his head. There we go. Logan still has a ways to go before he's an expert archer, but he's getting there. He's still a little inaccurate. But at this range, to be able to get headshots, it's pretty good. I mean, we are still getting kills. We've only lost 5. These Zara just got taken out. That's not good. We have no infantry to speak of, and I don't think that we are going to get any more in the way of reinforcements either. That must have been our last reinforcement line, which is unfortunate. Oh, he moved at just the last second. My throat is starting to get a little sore. I'm not really used to commentating, so I do apologize if I'm a little quiet. Now I'm out of arrows. And it looks like most of our troops are too, so we're going to retreat. We did get 6 morale. And let's see if they'll... This is actually wasn't who I wanted to talk to, but we will join in the next assault yet again. And have our archers and light cavalry wait as they did before. We'll have our heavy cavalry and our infantry hold position as well. We'll let our archers do some work out here before we go blazing in. They did pretty good the last time, taking out their... Oh, we're being shot at. They did a pretty good job last time at taking out a lot of their reinforcement troops, so maybe that's a nice headshot for somebody. Maybe we can do it again. I think I'm aiming just above that guy. We are getting more kills this way than deaths, so that's at least a perk. And I think that's where we have the advantage on these guys, is we have so many archers in the way of horse archers that they can't really keep up. Now the Redwood Nation, they definitely had us beat in every aspect, unfortunately. And those guys are a nightmare to siege against, at least with these. Of course, I didn't have the mercenary infantry either, and those guys may have made all the difference for all I know. I mean, I had no idea that that we could even hire them, so... So what I'm thinking now is it looks like we've trimmed down their troops enough that we can go ahead and charge infantry and heavy cavalry in. Now I've renamed my cavalry from just ordinary cavalry to heavy cavalry, so because I've changed the horse archers from obviously horse archery to light cavalry, that way that I could have them separate from each other. But I don't know if that helped really. We've lost 2. I think we've lost all of our Hakon Inquisitors, which those guys were really tough, and I got those from a prisoner hold, and that kind of saddens me because they kicked my butt a lot. I'm a little disappointed that we lost them, but hey, if it gets us a fief, I will not complain whatsoever. I will gladly give them up. Now the question is, what do we do with our... archers over there? See if we can take these guys out. No, let's bring our archers in. And our cavalry archers. Have them hold position here. Maybe they can help take these guys out. I mean, I might be able to before they get in here because it's just a couple. But as you can see, my accuracy is not the greatest. he says as he gets a headshot. But the difficulty is only 3.9. My longest shot so far has been 14.4. Obviously that was off camera. So we're just going to charge everybody in, to be honest. There's only 7 left. And it looks like they're all up there. There went 2 of them. So it looks like we are going to take this, finally. Now where are these guys? Maybe I can snipe them? There went 1. The other one must be in there. And he will be the last one to go down. So, I highly doubt we're going to get this, by the way, but we shall see. We shall see. At least we got some morale and renown. We desperately needed the morale boost. So, what we will do is I'm actually going to talk to one of these guys. Yeah, I did send somebody out for a right to rule mission. So, but I have alternative reasons for that. I'm trying to get to this guy to see if we could... Oh, he does support us, which is great. So we may actually end up getting this. So with that, I will let you guys know if we get it or not in the next episode. This was a little bit of a long one, but I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless, and I hope that the recordings look a lot nicer. I have worked with the settings a lot, so maybe it's coming in clearer and actually at 780p or 1080p. I will find out. I'll keep working with it if not, and hopefully I'll make it easier on everybody watching. I thank you for your support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the very next episode.